Hey guys, this is Junior Stardust, and today's topic I am going to be talking about my top 5 favorite Nickelodeon shows. Now, Nickelodeon was an awesome kids channel from the 1990s to early 2010s, especially during my years of being in elementary school and middle school. This was back when cable was awesome, but Nickelodeon during my years of high school, yeah, this was when the channel started to suck for the past 10 years for airing forgettable modern cartoons and sitcom shows that don't seem fun to watch. Well, except the Loud House and the first two Thunderman shows. I heard that they're pretty good ever since my parents got rid of cable, after they stopped airing reruns of their old shows and introducing everyone a bunch of new child stars, replacing the other stars who left the network because they're now adults. They're too old for the channel network after last seeing them as kids and teenagers. So here are my top 5 favorite Nickelodeon shows. Starting off at number 5, we have The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. As someone who has seen the movie less times before, this show is hilarious and outstanding. So many likable characters and unforgettable quotes, like in the scene from an episode where they were filming a movie. The filmmaker says, "Any questions?" And Carl says, yes. "Are you going to finish eating that croissant?" That quote became a meme sometime around the mid-2010s. Everyone loves Carl to this day and wish he should have got his own spin-off show instead of Sheen. Back when Planet Sheen was a new show, I thought it was alright when watching the episodes that were new during my 6th grade year, but now going back to think about it, it's a passable show. One of my older cousins watched a lot of Jimmy Neutron when they were older kids and started saying one of their favorite quotes from the episodes they watched on repeat. Back when I was in 11th grade in 2nd semester, my first high school friend from my PE class and I were watching some episode clips on YouTube on my phone during nutrition before 3rd period started. It's a less funny show when not being a kid anymore. At number 4, we have The Fairly Odd Parents. Now that I talked about Jimmy Neutron, I do remember watching the 3-part crossover they made from the mid-2000s. Both Jimmy and this show have similarities and opposites, like how the main 10-year-old boys' names rhyme with each other. Both are voiced by females, both have brown hair, both of their t-shirts they're wearing are red and pink, and both of their opposites are magic and science. Rewatching this cartoon as an adult is super funny, especially in that one episode where Timmy's enemies, Mr. Crocker as Doc Ock from Spider-Man, Vicky as the Wolverine, and Francis as a cow, were headed inside the Crimson Chin comic book, and when they saw the Crimson Chin in a dark shadow area, it turned out it wasn't him when he walked out of the shadow. It was the Naga Chin. When hearing his name in a different way, Mr. Crocker said the N-word, and we both badly died of laughter. Imagine if our little cousins walk by, he or she would be like, "What's so funny?" because they're too young to understand that joke. But when they get older in the next few years, they will understand the joke. Ever wonder what classic Nickelodeon cartoon from the very good old days is popular? I will have to say SpongeBob because of the memes and the old funny episodes. It's more popular than this show. We have the first 3 live-action TV movies that came out from 2011 to 2014, starring Drake Bell and Daniela Monet. The first one being Grow Up Timmy Turner, which I heard everyone has mixed opinions about it, like how they said it's fun, not really that great, and even wish Timmy should have ended up with Trixie instead of Tootie. For me, I enjoyed it, especially the subplot where Jorgen gives Timmy a wake-up call, telling him that he has to stop being a man-child, when it was up to him to move on from Cosmo, Wanda, and Poof and be in love with Tootie, making him not need them anymore. Because we all remember in the pilot episode, Wanda did say that fairies only grant wishes to kids. The Christmas one is decent and the summer vacation one absolutely sucks. Thank God it's not a theatrical release. I have not seen seasons 9 and 10 before, but I did heard they're the worst seasons ever because of 2 annoying characters. I heard about Fairly Odder being the worst show ever before it got cancelled due to low ratings. I did check out A New Wish on Netflix. It was alright when thinking about the animation style, the focus on the kids, and reminding me of the things I did back when A New Wish premiered and what our lives were like growing up in the 2000s, like going to a video rental store and stuff. I didn't mind some of some of the old characters who keep mentioning Timmy a few times in front of Hazel. Timmy did show up a little bit as an actor playing a bus driver, a school janitor, and a pizza delivery guy. It's the adult Timmy from the pilot episode of the original show, but not the Alec Baldwin version from the Channel Chasers episode. Number 3, we have Drake and Josh. Created by the controversial Dan Snyder, is about two stepbrothers who go to work at a movie theater. They go to school, they love playing music, date girls, and both have a younger sister who likes to do pranks at them. I first watched Drake and Josh as an 8-year-old along with the TV movie where they went to Hollywood, and it was entertaining as I remember. Number 2, we have Victorious. When I first watched this show as a 12-year-old, I thought it was a weird show when seeing a group of teenage friends at the lunch tables talking about weird stuff. Then so much later, I decided to give this amazing show as longer as I can, and it's actually very good. Yeah, all the songs they sing are unforgettable, and we have some funny secondary characters like Rex, Sinjin, Psychowitz, and Andre's grandma, who completely lost her mind. Season 1 is great, reminding me about my 6th grade year. Season 2 is good, and Season 3, sorry to say this, but Season 3 is not my cup of tea. Sure, it does have flaws, like why Kat's voice is so different compared to the 2nd season, her ending up being in a relationship with Robbie, and Tori having feelings with Beck. Well, at least a little. We see the friends now as young adults after being teenagers. There is one episode I liked in Season 3, like where the friends are at some sort of weird game show, and whenever someone gets the answer wrong, gets hit by anything dangerous like a car battery or a toilet. Back in spring 2021, when I decided to rewatch this show again on Netflix, I noticed that there are some mistakes in some episodes. Like in the pilot episode where Kat says she never got someone to go out to the prom with. But in the prom episode from the 2nd season, we found out that their high school never had a prom before. And another episode where Jade says she didn't like eating tuna, but in the later episodes, she said that she ate a tuna sandwich for lunch. It seems like the script writers decided to change that up for some reason. My least favorite episode I never liked is Crazy Pawnee. Not too long ago, I felt bad about Victoria Justice's career going downhill while her former co-star turned singer Ariana Grande became popular after the show's end. Don't believe me? Look it up on Google or YouTube. Now, before I get to the next spot, here are some quick honorable mentions. The Penguins of Madagascar TV series, Back at the Barnyard, Zoe 101, Danny Phantom, and Classic SpongeBob. The number 1 spot goes to the original iCarly. Back when I started getting older, I remember watching a lot of iCarly from 2009 to 2012. It was a funny show that came out and ended the same years as Wizards of Waverly Place. It's about 3 friends doing a successful web show, doing crazy stuff, and telling their fans in the early seasons what kinds of talents do they have. Spencer is a talented character doing inventions, best known for his spaghetti tacos, and Gibby likes to go crazy when being shirtless sometimes. We noticed that there are hidden adult jokes in each episode. These include feet jokes, breast jokes, and bra jokes. It's all because of the show's creator, Dan Snyder, who has done a lot of bad things he did decades ago. I only seen some episode clips of the iCarly reboot sequel revival on YouTube, where we have everyone grown up as adults doing the same things we do in real life. After asking one of my friends if they liked the revival, some say they liked it, others say they never seen it, and my old friend from elementary school didn't like it because of why it had to be so different than the original. And Jeanette McCurdy not coming back to play Sam because she said in interviews that she had a terrible acting experience ever since her mom made her start an acting career. Sure, there are other former child stars who quit acting a long time ago, such as another former Nickelodeon star, Alexa Nicholas, who was in Zoe 101, and Eric Sullivan, who played Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle. When hearing the news about Eric not coming back in the Malcolm in the Middle revival after he quit acting back in 2010, what's mind-blowing is that Jeanette McCurdy was in both the original iCarly and Malcolm. as a guest star. Carly actress Miranda Cosgrove was so disappointed on why the people who run the Paramount Plus streaming platform decided to cancel the revival after 3 seasons. So many fans asked them to uncancel the show, but they refused. Maybe the revival's cancellation has something to do with the actors and writers strikes, or the original show's creator, Dan Snyder, who is the next Harvey Weinstein, harassing the former child stars. There are also rumors about a movie happening. Anyway, these are my top 5 favorite Nickelodeon shows. If you like this video, please be sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the bell notification to get notified whenever new videos get uploaded right away. And I will see you all in the next video.